Assalamu alaikum. Hello, my dear student. How are you? I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well. Today, I will discuss on an important topic. This is speech or narration. Speech or narration. Basically, in any examination, we have to change from direct to indirect or indirect to direct. So step by step, I will discuss how can you change direct to indirect. So let's start. Listen to me, all my students. Here is a sentence. He said to me, I am well. In the sentence, we get two parts. The first part is repeating verb and including inverted comma is reported speech. If reported speech is first tense, we will change the form of verb such as he, said to, told. Instead of said to in assertive sentence, if we get assertive sentence, then we change said to, instead of said to we use told, and then me. Instead of comma we use that. If the subject is first person, it always follow the subject of repeating verb. Here the subject is he, we use he. As the repeating verb is first tense, we have to change the verb of repeated speech. Here the verb is am, we use was instead of am, and then we use well. Here we get in the repeating verb said to. This is first tense. For this reason, we change the verb in repeated speech. If the verb is present or future, then we will not change the verb of reported speech. Such as he says to me, instead of says to we use tells me, we use that instead of comma, and we use he because first person always follow subject of repeating verb, and then we use is. Anyway, here we change the verb, but in the sentence we don't change this verb, the form of verb, because repeating verb is present form. So we can easily say if repeating verb is present or future, we don't change or will not change verb of repeated speech. But if we get first form of verb in repeating verb, we have to change verb of repeated speech, and this is the example. Okay, my dear student. If we get M is our direct speech, we changed was oblique were. In direct speech, if we get M is we use was were for changing in indirect speech. But we have to always emphasis on repeating verb. We change it if we get repeating verb as first tense. If we get have or has, then we change it as had. If we get was or were, then we use had been. If we get don't or doesn't, then we use didn't. If we get had, then we use had been. But if we get had plus VPP, then we use had plus VPP. So for changing this verb, we follow this instruction. If repeating verb is first tense, and we will change from direct to indirect in this following way. If we get am is are, we use was were. If we get have has, we use have. Instead of was were, we use had been. And then if we get don't, doesn't, then we use didn't. Instead of had, we use had been. If we don't get first participle form of verb, then we use had been. But if we get had plus first participle form of verb, then we use had plus first participle form of verb. And then if we get present Indi, we change it in first Indi. And these are the forms of changing verb. Okay, my dear students, step by step I will try to give example. You always listen to me. That is, he said to me, I love my mother. Here he is to say to use told me. Instead of comma we use that. I is first person, he follows subject. This is he. Love present form, we use first form. Loved. My first person, possessive form to follow subject he, and we use possessive form of he, his, and mother, mother. The next example, he said to me, I'm busy. Use he. Instead said to use told, and then me. After instead of comma use did. As subject is first person, it follows he. He. Instead of am is there, we use was where. We use was because he always follows was, busy, busy. Okay, my dear students, next class I'll discuss on different example on speech.